It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions, just ahead on EA Sports.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from Ford Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl, came really within one quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Goff a handoff here to Swift. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
Gone. He's got this, complete to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one. That's right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. Lead at 7-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They'll run with ETN. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Goff. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 3rd down here.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the...
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
And go in the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Lawrence. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Swift. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Back out is the Jacksonville offense and Trevor Lawrence. And he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. They look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's behind for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He juked him. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope it didn't come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On play action, Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this one is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, Goff. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
16 yards right off the bat for the first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. ETN up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 42 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Beathard. And this one too low.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 25. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And they'll go again with ETN. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Beathard. They'll get this off to ETN. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Beathard, open man right side is Ingram. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One more time with ETN. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll buy some time right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Patterson now on for the field goal. This just a 24-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And they're not not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Goff on first down. It's complete to Williams. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the 50, it's Goff. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Goff. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Clock continuing to run. This all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now it's Goff. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Goff. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Goff on first down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. The 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down 10-7, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff. St. Brown on the catch. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Now Goff. And his throw here's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Down inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So now all eyes shift to the Jags. Trailing by 4. 1:14 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Back to throw. Into the hands of Ingram. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up. Able to find Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Back to throw. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down. He's back to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Goff now to throw. Able to connect with Chark. And he will manage to get out of bounds here with the first down as they stop it with 27 seconds. Goff. Buying time to his left. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
And Shark hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. Swift going to try up the middle. Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field. So let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Back to throw Beathard. Looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the... The game is over at that point.
So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. Room here to run. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Complete to Travis Etienne.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Straight ahead, Etienne. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 89 yards now for Etienne, and he's got a first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Another tote for Etienne. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness Hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans screaming out unhappy, but the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, David.
I kind of figured that was coming.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third, Goff. And that will be incomplete. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot.
Go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well, and always